Welcome back to IELTS Navigator Pro. Are you preparing for the IELTS speaking test and want to know how to ace it? In today's video, we're going to delve into the structure of the IELTS speaking test and provide some valuable tips for each part. This test consists of 3 parts, each designed to assess a different aspect of your speaking skills. Don't worry, we'll get into the details of each part, providing examples and tips along the way. So, are you ready to take your English speaking skills to the next level? Keep watching to learn more about how you can achieve your desired score in the IELTS speaking test. The IELTS speaking test takes between 11 and 14 minutes and is divided into 3 parts. It's quite like a casual chat, but with a set structure. In part 1, Introduction and Interview, you converse with the examiner about yourself and common topics like family, work, or hobbies for about 5 minutes. Easygoing questions are designed to make you comfortable. Part 2, the long turn, comes next. Here, the examiner provides a task card detailing a specific topic for you to discuss. You get a minute to prepare and then speak for 1 to 2 minutes. This silent period is for your preparation, so don't stress. It assesses your ability to elaborate on a subject without any input from the examiner. The final Part 3 discussion involves a detailed conversation between you and the examiner based on the previous topic. Lasting about 5 minutes, this segment allows you to delve deeper into the topic and is slightly more challenging. It enables you to exhibit your abilities to discuss and analyze more complex ideas. The topics vary but are generally about common subjects. It's not a general knowledge test, but a test of your English communication skills. Understanding the structure of the test will help you prepare effectively and manage your time during the test. Practice this format, and you'll be ready to ace the IELTS speaking test. Let's delve into part 1 of the IELTS speaking test, which is the introduction and interview. This is the icebreaker phase, a friendly chat where the examiner gets to know you a little. It's a time for you to shine, so let's make sure you do. First up, speak clearly. This isn't just about volume, it's about pronunciation, pacing, and pausing. Avoid rushing your words or mumbling. For instance, if asked about your favorite pastime, instead of muddling through with, "I like reading books, novels and stuff," aim for a clear, "I enjoy reading books, particularly novels." Next, answer the questions fully. This isn't the time for one-word answers or vague responses. For example, if asked where you're from, don't just say, "Sydney," expand on that. "I'm from Sydney, Australia's largest city, known for its stunning harbour and iconic opera house." Then, use a range of vocabulary and grammatical structures. Part 1 questions often revolve around familiar topics like your hometown, hobbies, or studies. These topics provide a perfect opportunity to showcase your language skills. If asked about your hobbies, don't just say, "I like painting." Instead try, "I have a passion for creating vibrant landscapes on canvas. It's a hobby that stimulates my creativity." Finally, be prepared for common Part 1 topics. You might be asked about your family, your job, or your favorite foods. For example, if the question is, "What do you like about your job?" don't just say, "It's interesting." Be specific. "I appreciate my job as a journalist because it challenges me to investigate stories deeply, offering a fresh perspective to my readers." Remember, Part 1 is your chance to make a good first impression, so practice answering common Part 1 questions. This is your moment to build your confidence and set the tone for the rest of the test. So speak up, answer fully, use diverse language, and come prepared. You've got this. Now, we move on to Part 2 of the IELTS speaking test, the long turn. This unique segment of the exam is where you'll have the opportunity to speak at length on a given topic. Don't panic though. Here are some tips to assist you in acing this part. First, planning your response is crucial. You'll be given a card with a topic and points to cover, plus a minute to prepare your thoughts. Use this time wisely. Sketch a brief outline of your response, jotting down ideas and vocabulary that you can use. For instance, if the topic is about a memorable trip, make quick notes about the destination, the journey, the experiences, and why it was memorable to you. Next, remember that this is the long turn. You're expected to speak for about 2 minutes. That might seem daunting, but with your outline in hand and a clear idea of what you want to say, the time will fly by. Practice speaking about different topics at home to get a feel for how long 2 minutes really is. Using a range of language and ideas will demonstrate your language skills to the examiner. Don't just state facts, elaborate on them. Draw on your personal experiences and feelings. If we return to the memorable trip example, instead of saying, "I went to Paris, it was fun," you could say, "I embarked on an unforgettable journey to Paris, where every corner offered a new adventure, immersing me in a vibrant fusion of history and modernity." Furthermore, variety is the spice of life, and it's also the spice of the IELTS speaking test. So, mix up your sentence structures, use different tenses where appropriate, and throw in some idiomatic expressions if you can. This will show the examiner that you have a good command of English. Remember, the key to part 2 is to stay focused on the topic. Stay organized and show off your English skills. You don't need to be a natural-born speaker to do well in this part. You just need practice and preparation. With practice and preparation, you can ace part 2 of the speaking test. Finally, we come to part 3 of the IELTS speaking test, the discussion. This is a two-way conversation with the examiner, where you'll be asked to discuss more abstract issues and ideas related to part 2's topic. So let's dive in and look at some strategies to ace this final part. First up, give detailed answers. The examiner wants to see that you can extend your responses with relevant examples and reasons. Let's say the examiner asks, "How have shopping habits changed over the years?" Don't just say, "They have changed a lot." Instead, you could say, "Shopping habits have significantly evolved, with online shopping becoming increasingly prevalent due to its convenience and the wide variety of choices available." Next, don't shy away from discussing abstract ideas. This can be a bit challenging, but remember, the examiner is more interested in your ability to articulate your thoughts in English rather than the accuracy of your ideas. For instance, if asked, "What do you think will be the future of shopping?" An effective response could be, "I believe the future of shopping will be dominated by virtual reality, where consumers can try products in a virtual environment before purchasing." Finally, justify your opinions. Simply stating your viewpoint isn't enough. You need to provide reasons that support your stance. Take this question, for example. Should consumers be more responsible in their shopping habits? A well-justified response might be, absolutely. Consumers should be more responsible as their choices can significantly impact the environment. Choosing sustainable products or brands that follow ethical practices can contribute to a greener planet. Remember, part 3 is all about demonstrating your ability to discuss, analyze, and speculate about different issues. So practice speaking about a wide range of topics, and don't forget to use a variety of grammatical structures and vocabulary. Part 3 is your opportunity to show your ability to discuss complex issues in English. So, there you have it, your guide to acing the IELTS speaking test. We've journeyed through the structure of the test, diving deep into each of its 3 parts. In part 1, we emphasized the importance of being comfortable with personal questions. Part 2, we learnt, is all about mastering the art of the 2-minute monologue. And for part 3, we understood the significance of forming and expressing complex ideas. But remember, knowing is just half the other half is practice. Speak English every day to everyone you can. The bus driver, your cat, the mirror, it doesn't matter who. The more you speak, the more comfortable you'll become. Use the tips we've discussed today. Practice them, make them a part of your routine. And remember, this isn't just about passing a test. It's about communicating in a global language. It's about opening doors to new opportunities. Remember, practice makes perfect. Good luck with your IELTS speaking test preparation. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more IELTS tips and tricks.